Nominalization is a linguistic process where we turn verbs or adjectives into nouns. It's like taking an action word and freezing it into a thing or a concept. For example, verb, the team decided to move forward. Nominalized, the team's decision was to move forward. To turn a verb, action, or an adjective, description, into a noun, we usually add a suffix. While there are many, here are some of the most common noun makers: ton, aton, ment, ness, ence, and ance. Let's try a quick transformation. If the verb is analyze, to examine something closely, what would the nominalized noun form be? Hint, it ends in is. Ready? Let's see the answer. Analysis is the nominalized form of the verb analyze. The writing impact. Pros and cons. Nominalization is a powerful tool, but it's a double-edged sword. Writing that uses many nouns instead of verbs often feels academic or official, but it can also become heavy. The pro, it allows you to discuss complex ideas as single concepts. Instead of saying, we need to look at how the chemicals reacted with each other, you can simply say, the chemical reaction was unexpected. The con, it can hide the agent, the person or thing doing the action. This leads to bureaucratic writing, where it's unclear who is responsible for what. Compare these two sentences. Active, the manager decided to terminate the project. Nominalized, a decision was made regarding the termination of the project. In the second sentence, the manager has disappeared. This is why nominalization is often used in legal or scientific writing to sound objective, but in everyday writing, it can make things feel wordy and dull. Now, let's practice unpacking a heavy sentence. To do this, we find the hidden verbs inside the nouns and rewrite the sentence to make it punchy and active. Here is your mission. Below is a sentence filled with nominalizations. Can you rewrite it so it uses active verbs instead? The implementation of the new policy resulted in an improvement in employee performance. Hint, try to use the verbs implement, improve, and perform. How would you rewrite it? An option would be, implementing the new policy improved the way in which employees performed. Alternative versions. Depending on your goals, you could also write it like this. Focusing on the policy. The new policy improved how employees performed once we implemented it. Focusing on the result. Employee performance improved because the company implemented a new policy. Focusing on the people. Employees performed better after the team implemented the new policy. Since we have covered the how-to, the impact, and the detective work, we have reached the end of our overview. Now let's keep practicing to master it completely. Happy learning!